Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 59th episode of Hunter x Hunter. And last episode, I think we pretty much finished off our Phantom Troop arc that we had going on there. And we're kind of moving into the Great Island game thing that's going to Kilo. I have been working on that for what seems like a while. So if we could maybe get into that more in the near future, that'd be great. So yeah, I'm curious to see what will come of that. So let's find out. 3, 2, 1, play. That's our targets. Batera. Nice twin tails. Great Island, yeah. A love of greed. Sounds about right. Yeah, Great Island is ours, so just gonna throw that out there. Oh, wait. This is different? I mean, song's the same, but that first clip definitely looked different. Oh, wow, who are you? Twin tails. Okay. Yeah, definitely different visuals. Wow, a trading card game. Okay, cool. A lot of faces I do not recognize. There's some familiar faces. Twin tails. So, are you gonna be important? Because you feel important. Oh wow, that was a character design. And Killua getting a cool lightning power. Oh wow, Hisoka, the three of them together, okay. What exactly is going to happen in this next arc? Yeah, she is definitely important. She gonna, like, replace Kurapika? Because I didn't see Kurapika in that opening. Or even Leon. Leon. Bid in haste. Leorion. I don't know why I kind of fumbled his name. It was Leo something, you know. Well, you've been stressed lately. Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot happened with that, so. Yeah. I do feel really bad for her. Oh, okay. No, I didn't wake up to a lot of good news. So this is why Kurapika was replaced in the opening, because he's got to get better. Great Island, yes, the most legendary game in the show, by far. Alright. Oh, wow. Are you gonna test this durability? Ooh. Well, the table it was on's gone, but yeah, it took that pretty well. That's then for you. Wish I had a console like that. Jade to Study. That's a weird name. Okay, auction off a game he's in. Seems legit. Yeah, I guess that's good points. So yeah, 7. I couldn't remember the number. So all we want is someone to clear the game. Oh. Yeah, that's what that would mean. Pretty risky game. Alright. Let's get the auction going. How high will it go? I'm guessing pretty high. It's already really high. Okay, I guess Piggy's here. So weird to see him out of the house. But he did do, you know, the killing missions for the family for money, so. Oh man. It's getting out of hand. May not have been intentional. That sigh of relief was like, I don't got the kind of money. Yeah, he's come for this. All this from 900 million. Jesus Christ. Getting a copy is not going to be easy. I don't think we ever heard their strategy, though. Yeah, don't let our size fool you. Pretty good. Yeah. I got a license and everything. Killua doesn't, but I do. Oh, damn it. Well, it's not with me right now, but I got it. I got it. I could whip out my nen and show you that. Well, yeah, I suppose. It's not. We'll see. Okay, so that was a strategy. Just avoid buying it to begin with. Makes sense. This is their strategy. Well, yeah, I figured that much. Like 7 people. Okay. 8. We know everything. Yeah, we got the state data, just not the game. And that's still a pretty big deal. The ring that we never found out what it was for. Starting to take that a bit more seriously now, I see. Well, yeah. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. There we go. Just always reminds me so much of Dragon Ball Z, though. The aura is almost exactly the same. Well, screw you too. 100. I see. Oh. Okay, what exactly is it like in the game? I'm curious why it's called Green Island. I'm guessing there's going to be a good reason for that. Yeah, I haven't even seen us fights. One of us is part of an assassin family. Oh, so he is experienced. What's wrong with their nen? I mean... Okay, I guess that's the important part. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, you don't have to tell us to work in our nen. None of your business. Gone. I love how he said it. Just, you can feel the anger. And they being sneaky. Ouch. Well, I guess that's one way to get a console. Guess I should have seen that coming. Why did I possibly think they would be doing bidding there? My bad. Good old Joy Station. Multi-tap. Alright. They probably have enough Nen to do well. There they go. Well, there he goes. Of course she doesn't like video games. She's a girl. And there he goes. I noticed. He was a little bit rude. I didn't say it wasn't. We leveled up quite a bit at the arena, so... Yeah. We gotta get our special ability, so I guess this is where Killer was gonna get his lightning. Yeah, let's not do that. We just need cool powers, which I've been waiting for a while. For them to actually be able to do something besides just kind of punch people. Now that punching's not cool. Don't hurt yourself over there, Gon. Yeah, do you want to shoot fire? Do you want to grow bigger? Do you want to stretch out your arms long? Do you want to have a magical vacuum? What do you want, Gon? Yeah, so something simple would be best for him. Well... Yeah, what do you want, Killua? A talk with a mouthful. Because I assume we're just talking about the lightning that he's going to be able to do. Which I kind of wish the opening didn't spoil that, but oh well. Just took our pants off, which is in the way. Yeah, it was a taser. Okay, that's how we. Ooh, that's some hardcore training, but if it works. You're still no Misaka Mikoto, though. But still cool. I hope you do. Oh, Kurapika, aren't you supposed to be in bed, resting? You don't look that great. Yeah, he really doesn't. You should go back to bed. Any way to chain him down to that bed? Well, we're not actually gonna buy it. We're just gonna try to be allowed to enter somebody else's copy, if that makes sense. Feeling those chains. I wouldn't have the patience for this stuff. I wouldn't lick the chains. And I can see how that could be effective. Trying to have dreams of chains. Okay, that sounds pretty straightforward. Really. I mean, I guess it could help a little bit, but... Yeah. Okay, so that's why it couldn't be, because not in the opening. Just gonna go leave the story for a bit. Yeah. Wing, I think his name was. But yeah, it's a good point. Go talk to him. He could help you. Well, all net users have special abilities. Because they just punch things. I should probably refresh myself on all the 10 Ren and stuff. Yeah, don't do that. There's no need to go down the same path. Yeah, just punch things as best you can. Not again. Good job. You just broke him again. Yeah, we are kind of a short timetable as always in this show when it comes to net development. It says that is a very hard name to read. Pronounce. Show him everything at once. Okay. Probably the best thing we can do. Show him all we got. That should impress him more. Yeah. Zetsu was, yeah, the elimination of your aura, so you can sneak up on people. And then Ren the intimidation. Yeah, you can't do both of those at once. I just, yeah, I realized that about the same time he did. Yeah, just hanging there going. Doesn't want going to see his cool lighting powers yet. I don't know, but if you can do it, that'd probably be pretty useful. Yeah, 10 wasn't quite good enough for fights. Yeah, yo, that should impress him. I guess so. I guess that's the way to do it. Oh, got a golden hand. Oh, well, we almost had it. Well, don't relax. You gotta concentrate. Go. But the proof of concept is there. Just make it where we can punch really hard. Oh, oh, that is so cool looking, though. I would love to be able to do that. I could charge my phone anywhere. And our ED, which is also new. More going to Killua focus. And our mysterious twin-tailed girl. Who I'm curious how I'm guessing they meet her in Green Island. I'm gonna go ahead and limb and assume that. Yeah, I'm starting to become more convinced of that with some of these shots. Her dress looked kind of torn up there. Like she just nearly dodged an attack. You get the yo-yo too. Yo-yo makes you think of that one character from Yu Yu Hakusho. The child that uses them to attack in the Dark Tournament. Yu Yu Hakusho by the same person as this show, if I remember correctly. Tutorial. This is quite different as well. Like what buttons jump, what buttons save, what buttons access the whole thing. Okay. That was the 59th episode of Hunter x Hunter. And we have, pretty smoothly entered our Greed Island arc here. So we knew that Gon and Killua had some kind of strategy for Greed Island. We didn't know what it was. We just know that Gon came up with it, told Killua it. Killua approved of it, gave kind of a higher probability of success than Gon did. And here we actually have to see what that strategy was. It wasn't buying the game, because that's pretty expensive. Like, we went from 900 million to tens of billions pretty quickly. Gon had a bit of a slip up where he said double when he didn't mean to. Lucky for him, somebody else, bit after that. Otherwise, he'd be in a little bit of trouble there. So, that's that. But yeah, basically the strategy was somebody else buys it. We just get permission from them to be chosen to play the game, which is not a bad strategy. However, we were asked to show off our 10. They weren't impressed at all, so it's a bit of a downer. But it does kind of give a chance for some growth, because I have been thinking for a while, when is Gon and Killua gonna get their cool attacks? Like, every Nen user in the show of any significance, even little significance, have some kind of gimmick, some kind of special thing they do. Whether or not it's being a worm guy digging holes, or the vacuum cleaner that sucks up everything, shrinks it, or just, or Hisoka's weird, sticky rubber gum stuff. Everyone's got their thing. Castro just cloned himself. Like, everyone has something cool that they do, rather than just punching harder because they have Nen. Although, even the people that were like enhancers, like Uvogin, he was pretty... I mean, yeah, he was pretty straightforward as well, just kind of mostly just using his bulk to hit things and stuff. But still, it still seemed more Nen benefited than anything that Gon has done. So I was hoping we would get something from Gon as far as where the Nen seems to make a big difference in how his attacks, like, even if it's nothing super flashy like what Killua was working on, just something. I want something from these two people that are unique, that are for them, that you see that technique is like, oh yeah, that's Gon's technique, or yeah, that's Killua's technique. I've been waiting for that for a while, and it seems like we finally got into this, which that helped to facilitate, if I'm using that word correctly, which I'm probably not. So Gon working on that, but he's thinking a little bit too hard. Gon's not the most... he's not the most... What's a good way to phrase this? He's not the most complex thinker of certain, when it comes to stuff like that. So he's pretty simple, straightforward, and so thinking of anything kind of vague concepts of something he could do power-wise is not his strength. And his mind overheated several times as a result of that. So Killua just kind of left him alone to develop that. Killua, meanwhile, at that time already had, like, the plan. Like, I guess he'd already been working on this or something, because the first time you saw him work on this, he already was, or could partially do it. It was minor, just a little bit of but, basically he just had a taser, he touched himself with it, and his body, I guess, memorized the feel and makeup of the electrical current, and the Nen was able to replicate that, I guess it's a matter of, but yeah, we kept panning over to Killua more and more, and his electricity went from being a little more than a little bit of a spark to being more of a larger and more effective, and that's really cool. You can do a lot with electricity attacks, a certain scientific railgun, Misaka Mikoto could, like, do a railgun, maybe Killua could do that, I don't know. Or you could just be like Static Shock, for any of you that could possibly remember that American cartoon I used to watch as a kid. But basically, yeah, that was straight up electricity power superhero. And Killua could be kind of like that. Maybe he could have like a garbage lid that he connects to his feet that he can ride on through the air. That'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, Gon did talk to his old teacher, which is usually the first thing you should do if you want to improve in a certain discipline, is to contact your teacher and ask him for some advice. That's probably the typical thing to do. So not exactly a hard thing to come up with there. But he did end up doing it, and he got that as his advice to try to do everything at once, which is kind of a hint of what Gon should do. And yeah, you could do the Gyo thing on his eyes, so why couldn't he... If you can concentrate, because that's an obvious thing as well. If you can concentrate your Nen into your eyes to increase your vision, why couldn't you focus Nen on your fist to hit harder? Things like that. So that's kind of the line of thinking that's got going on this path to kind of come up with something. So it's pretty cool that he's thinking, that he's working on that as well. And Greed Island, like, we learned a little bit more about Greed Island. The one guy was pretty surprised that they had a memory card in the ring and stuff like that. And the bad guys also stole a console, so they might meet them in the game as well. I imagine it's like an MMO kind of thing where people from different places on different consoles can all interact with each other in the game, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of people go to this game and a lot of them don't come out. It's kind of what we were told here. So they're going to be like screening people of who to send in next, and Gon and Killua kind of have to impress enough to where they can pass that and be chosen. So that's currently what their objective is to get better, to be accepted there, to get in the game, and then continue their mission from there. So pretty straightforward what they got to do. But yeah, I kind of want to talk about the opening a little bit, which haven't usually done much in this show, I don't think. So I just want to kind of go through that. So, because I think there's a bit of a Greed Island focus in the opening. Although it's hard to tell. We still haven't actually seen anything inside of Great Island, so we technically don't know what it looks like. I imagine it takes place on an island, although, you know, Japan's also an island, technically. An island nation. Because you see all sorts of characters, and it makes sense of why I see some unfamiliar faces if these are shots from inside Great Island. And yeah, you see Killua's cool lighting thing there. And Hisoka's presence in that shot of them, like, the camera spinning around them when they're all back to back, that is the weirdest part of the opening. Like, first of all, if this is a lot of this represented being in Great Island, which I assume it is, he got Gon has this thing around his neck. Why is Hisoka there? Like, that's a big thing. So I really want to know how Hisoka gets involved in that. And now that I take a better look at that shot, we can kind of see a Gon ability there too. It was more subtle than Killua's, but it does look like some sort of red, swirly, almost fire-like attack. I mean, it doesn't literally have to be fire. It could just be, you know, anime art style sort of thing, just showcasing a lot of power behind the blow, which is probably more the case. And he does have, like, the ring in a lot of those shots as well, so I'm convinced most of, if not all of these shots are from inside of Great Island. Because he got the ring, got the thing around his neck. Killua has neither. And the twin-elf girl, who I'm guessing is a very important character to the storyline of Great Island. Again, guessing. I'm making a lot of it's a lot of speculation here, you know. I could be very wrong about a lot of things, which I'm prepared for. But yeah, this is going to be the Great Island focus, so. Yeah, I do look forward to meeting our twin-tailed girl. I'm sure she's a fun character. You know? So. And yeah, the bit with the trading cards is interesting too. I don't know what to make of that. This one guy, because that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy that, you know, bullied poor Gon and Killua with the trading cards. I guess it's his Nen ability, perhaps. Like, first of all, what do the cards look like? Like, I see a lot of duplicates of each other. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. But they do look just straight up like trading cards you could use in some kind of battling thing, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. Like, he takes a card out, but yeah, so that's interesting as well. And okay, so yeah, this looks like it could be a really cool, exciting arc, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.